Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Shadows of Arm, the Enhanced Edition. We are in one of the mostly abandoned sections of the Underdark. Well, it's abandoned now because, well, we've killed all the Kuratau that were there, looted their bodies, salted through the loot, mostly took their fanciful crossbow bolts, and well, we're mostly done here, except there's one more place we'd like to visit, and that is actually over here. Now you see a bit of a rune on the ground. I'm actually going to let Skizzy walk over that. Everyone else but only Skizzy Gorgon got hurt. He must be pissed about that. Oi! Why does Skizzy get all over this bridge and I get hurt by the other one? I'll stay on the other side.
Unpleasant.
Good, that's what you're good for. Do all the work.
So, well, we are here at a new section. Oh, and what's this then? This is certainly strange. This doesn't look like the architecture of the Drow or the Kuratau at all. There's some kind of Mind Flayer statues, but it doesn't look like a Mind Flayer area either. It's a completely different type of architecture. And we have one scroll. Shelf, and some coin on the shelf. Now what do we have here then? An inscription on a demonic statue reads, "Place an animal sacrifice before the great Demogorgon. Awaken his children from their long sleep." Oh dear, Demogorgon. That's Demogorgon is the so-called, the self-proclaimed Prince of Demons. And he's one of the most powerful demon lords in all of the Abyss. So, yeah, if we sacrifice him, his children might be awakened. Why would we possibly do this? Well, for adventure, of course. Adventure, fat loot, big experience drops, and gold.
Yes, gold!
Indeed. But before we do that, we need to be better prepared for this. This is not going to be as easy as you might think, so I am going to quick save here. And we're mostly out of spells, I think.
Yes.
We have some basic damaging spells. Well, it's not too bad. But we don't have any breaches left.
Some poor fools to do this for us. This
Still
is
think we can maybe
no
can make
place
it
for a man
if we
of my stature.
heal. Oh, heal. Yeah. What do we have left? Yeah, no, there's no healing left, and we're badly injured, so we're going to rest. Yeah, we are going to rest before this battle.
Let's stop and rest now, are we? I suppose that is good and well, as I am exhausted nearly to the point of dropping. Come then, my Miranda sins, and let us get our coupling over with quickly.
Over with? You don't make it sound all that very appealing.
I may be tired, but I look forward to showing the arts I learned as a drow. I hold a degree of affection for you. Skizny. How else am I supposed to show this? Oh, well. Well, we can just say, alright, let's get it over with. But let's try to be nice. Let's be nice guys. Honestly, I don't know if Skizzy would be a nice guy, but I like being a nice guy here. So
You didn't need to lie with me to show affection, Vargonia. Nothing is expected of you.
what an odd thing to say. If I had no male to service me in the Underdark, I slept alone. I am unfamiliar with this. How else would one show affection? Well, obviously not number 2. But
Here, let us hold each other tonight only, and I will show you.
as you wish, Skizny. I feel uncomfortable with this arrangement, but I suppose that some rest is not uncalled for. Oh well, apparently she might have been more comfortable just getting it over with. Ah well, I think the results will speak well for itself. Huh.
Now I remember why traveling with you was always
She
so much fun.
should start up some follow-up dialogue, but I don't know, maybe the trigger does not show and it comes up at a later rest. Anyways, we should be pretty decently healed now. So let's throw on... Oh yes, we can summon those elemental princes to fight stuff. Ooh, that will be fun. That's the epic spells. Ooh, shit. For now, let's just heal up in the more traditional manner. Save our heals for mid-battle, because I seem to remember this being quite a tough fight. Rewards, sure you are worth it. Let's see, Skizzy alright. A bit more healing. Did Viconia get an... I don't think Viconia got an epic spell just yet. Yeah, I guess it's just a hero. Druids get a weird type of... they have a long period where they don't get levels at all. And then they suddenly get a rush where experience gains become that they need to level up or something really low. So now then, let us prep for our work. We need to get protection from negative planes, because I seem to remember that whatever is getting summoned, it likes to level terrain. Do that with Marconi as well. She already has it up herself, so I'm going to throw it on Corgan can berserk. Let's throw it on Jaheira, shall we? Mages we just need to keep out of the fighting. So we're probably going to throw a whole bunch of invisibility spells and such on them when the time comes. These and also some of these. Right, now then, I think what we needed, almost ready.
What you want?
Now we just need to summon a basic monster to sacrifice to Demogorgon. Let's do a very cheap one. Summon it over there. Let's actually quick save. There you go. And move forward. Sacrifice has been fulfilled. And you see suddenly a whole thing teleporting in. We are much better off moving back now. Actually, we're gonna keep Corgan here. He's going to tank a lot of stuff. Once he goes, let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, it's a whole bunch of demon knights. Cheerful. And some of these are fairly weak, but some are quite strong. So let's get to it. Spellcasters, you instantly go out the door, spellcasters.
Gotcha.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Alright, so they are going to throw dispels on Corgan, that's fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, we wanted to summon an elemental prince. Let's do it. Jaheira, call it forth. Meanwhile, what do we have on this side? Some lightning will help. And let's see, Edwin. Try Sphere of Chaos, but I don't want to hit Corgan in this. I think I'll try Abyssegal's Horde Wielding, because I believe it only hits enemies. It's a really fine necromancy spell. Actually, we're gonna wait. I'm just gonna do a targeted spell on the other one. Then when they kind of gang up on Corgan, I'll cast the Abyssegal's Horde Wielding. So, I could try Power Word. What's this? Power Word stun, I believe. Power Word Blind. Yeah, let's give that a go. Maybe it worked? I don't think it did. Oh no, magic resistance.
For wealth and power!
Aha, and here we have Charles, the elemental prince of air. Who calls Sean Prince of Air? That's well. Gorgon, you would do well to fight back, you know.
Did
Oh,
someone
this is going better than expected. I think we need... well, now went the elemental prince of air.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
But there went all the demon lords. Oh dear, Jaheira is getting some kind of damage from Chan for some reason. Yeah, someone needs to heal Jaheira. Throw in a heal spell on Jaheira. Strange though, because you know, I think he's very much dead. Saw him die, or at least he's sent back to his home plane. It was not too effective, but I think he did a fair bit of damage before he went. Yeah, that's Corbin getting out of Berserk. Oh, well. Anyways, we are victorious, and there's some fancy loot here on the foreground.
I can carry no more. Minions, get it!
Let us instantly... Everyone... Oh no, Imoen doesn't have infravision. Well, learn it anyway. There we go. So I don't think we can identify... +1 swords. That's just selling garbage. These two are good magic items. Let's see. Ah, see, even Edwin cannot identify this one. So maybe Imoen can... The Armor of the Heart. It's a +3 full plate mail armor. If you want AC -2. This is one of the best base armors in this section of the game. Excepting of course Drow armor, but Drow armor we can't use as soon as we get out of the Underdark. So we're definitely saving this one for when that happens. And what was the other thing we discovered? The Girdle of Frost Giant Strength. Set your strength to 21. More importantly, it's a vital component of the of making the Crom Fear hammer, which is a really awesome magical item. When we leave the Underdark, hopefully we will be able to make that. For now, I will give it to Gorgon. Now he can carry a lot of stuff and hit hard.
Yes?
Now we still have that sword. These are just +1 swords, but that's there was one sword that was slightly different. Let's check that one out. These are just +1 garbage selling swords. It's kind of indefinite of the power creep. Yeah, +1 swords. That's garbage. That's utter garbage. Who wants a +1 sword? A magical sword. Pah! Just a big magical sword. It doesn't even slay gods. Like this one, the Soul Reaver, +4. It's a +4 greatsword, and each hit does a penalty to Thaco for 2 turns. So with every hit, a target can hit you less well. But normally this is only usable by evil characters. Now I suppose Skizny, well Skizny is an evil character, so he could use it anyway. But Skizny's used many magical items. He could use it. But he's not great with what should we call it, with two-handed sword. So I'm just gonna put it in the bag for now. If we come up with a fight of something that needs a really high enchantment level to hit,
Death and taxes.
like say some kind of Demi-Lich or something. And yes, there are Demi-Liches out there. Then we will pull that thing out. And grant you, against a Demi-Lich, lowering its tackle really is not effective, because well, Demi-Liches don't rely on their bite to kill you. At least most don't. I've never met a Demi-Lich that went like, yeah, I just like to bite you.
Sure, I have immense magical powers, but I just like the feel of blood in my teeth.
I suppose you could make a character out of that. And with that, we have mostly completed this section of the Underdark. Over here is actually the gateway to the surface, but we can't go there just yet. Because, you know, they won't let us out. That whole place is blockaded by drow, actually. Speaking of drow, so let's get back to Uthnatha, because we have killed all the various creatures of the Underdark. It's time to get back to screwing over the drow, at least a little bit. So off we go towards new adventure. Or more political scheming, I guess. We've done enough battle. Gotten all the fat loots. How quiet it is in here in the Underdark. I suppose it usually is in the Underdark. Though, you know, with the echoing of rock, I suppose sound might actually carry much farther than it does on the surface. So I wonder how much, how happy the drow will be when I shower them with body parts. Oh no, those dark elves are creepy and freaky enough that they indeed might appreciate that.
Is it time to awaken already?
I guess I had to wait till we are in a safe zone to appreciate the post-rest bit. Yes, Viconia, it's time to awaken already.
I must admit, Skizny, that I slept much more deeply than I have in some time.
That's interesting, because I believe elves actually don't sleep. Now, she is a drow, and I think for drow it might be a little bit different. I think the whole thing is that elves don't need to sleep, but they can choose to sleep. And most surface elves don't decide to sleep. But a strong drow might revel in the whole sensation of sleeping normally, so...
I've slept more deeply than I have in some time. I've not felt safer in a long time than I did in your arms. A unique experience.
I think the second one is actually the nice.
I hold you in too high regard. I start to think of you as just to serve as my pleasure, Viconia. You are far more worthy of things than that. I have nothing. Nothing to answer with that. Thank you for your consideration. But if you think I will become teary and weak, you are foolish indeed. Come, let us move on before we are beset by something more sinister than squirrels and rats. Yes, quite possibly that.
I have an odd feeling. I do not think I have ever felt like this before.
Ooh, okay, that's sweet.
What kind of feeling? I am not sure. As a drow, we grow up to have a natural tendency to feel rock and to feel magic. This has similarities of both within. It's almost as if dark whispers are traveling over Faerun, seeking out something. I fear it is looking for me. Are you sure? What makes you think that? It has a stink of love. She's spinning her web, Skizny. She's looking for me. Why now? Why? No. There it goes. The feeling has vanished, but that does not mean it will not return. I am suddenly quite cold inside. Do not worry, Viconia. I am here to protect you and to kill whatever comes and then take its treasure. A somewhat comforting thought, Skizny. I am sure somehow that it will take more than brave words on your part if my fears are to be true. Oh dear. It's not something romantic. This is actually something quite ominous going on here. Now there is a quest where we can free the slaves.
of Usnatha in a sneaky way, since we're now appreciated by the Drow house. But I don't think Skizzy would bother with that. And it requires him to pay to buy these slaves, meaning parting with his precious gold. No, I don't think that's a very Skizzy thing to do. So let us just walk by, ignore all the slaves and their horrid suffering and torture, and go straight to the bigwigs of the Drow city, the matron mother and her daughter.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
On my way.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully they're still waiting for us. I think Fair is the lower ranked lady here, so we should approach her, not the matron mother, I imagine. You have to... Let's see, what was Fair's voice? It was quite a while. It was, I think, very sweet and high-pitched. You have the blood! You've done it! Outstanding, Feldrin! Aha! Spider Queen smiles upon us. Our gamble does not go unwasted, daughter. Your champion has brought us the blood that we need. Praise Loth! The ritual may finally begin. This banner will rule Usnatha without question as the preeminent house. Indeed, but we must be cautious, daughter. Ever cautious. The ritual may be disturbed before it's completed. The Silver One may get desperate. You are to seal the city, matron? Yes, we cannot be disturbed from the outside. I shall go now and begin the proper preparations. This shall be a glorious day indeed. Feldrin, you've done House Dispanna a great service. You will be a male without equal. Riches and slaves will be yours. I shall see to it as soon as the ritual is completed. Now, it is time for you to rest, strong one. There's nothing more for you to prove to me. Ah, well, I am not done with him just yet. Feldrin, come to my personal apartment. I expect you to meet me there within the hour. This is not a request. Oh dear. Are we gonna do snoo again with Fear? We'll see. I think that's something we'll leave up for the next episode. What does Fear have in store for us? Ooh, and high level abilities for Korgan. Let's see. For Korgan, he's a dual-wielding fellow. I think we should work towards Critical Strike. Critical Strike is really good. So we'll begin with Power Attack, which can possibly stun an opponent if they fail. But Critical Strike and Smite, it gets so much better. So there we go. What the Sphere has in store? What are the Drow schemes going on?
What now?
How will we stop the silver dragon axe to be sacrificed? Well, you'll have to find out in the next episode. I bid you a very good day.